tried this before.
Hi, I'm Jean. I'm your FM wine guide, and today we get to discover that next step on developing your palate. Today we are jumping into sparkling wines, whether that is true champagne from Champagne, France, or Cava, or Prosecco, or any of the other wonderful sparkling wines from any of the other world wine regions. It's time to get into this beauty. So I have got this fun example of a great value option for bubbles. This is Fleuraison Blanc de Blanc Brut. And it's such a cheat. It's first of all, it's delicious for any day bubblies. It's citrusy, dry, refreshing. The bubbles are pretty fine, a little bit of floral to it. And it's assembled in France. The bubbles are created in a tank, but it's made from Spanish grapes. So even though this looks like a really fancy, expensive bottle of champagne, it's only about $11. So it's a fun thing to try for an everyday bubble product, and I love it. Now it's time for Jean's top 10 things you ought to be doing with sparkling wine. Number 10, mimosas. If you're baby stepping your way into appreciating the bubbles, mimosas are a great place to start. I caution you though from starting at the bottom shelf with those products like Cook's. The bubbles are put in the same way as Coca-Cola. There's usually a sticky sort of artificial aftertaste to them. If you just take a few dollars extra to step up, even when you're mixing it with juice, you'll get a much more satisfying experience. Number 9, brunch. Now you don't have to mix it with juice to enjoy a glass of sparkling wine with brunch. The natural acidity and the bubbles of this wine make it the perfect pairing with eggs and bacon all on its own. Yummy. Number 8, share it with a loved one. Thanks, babe. So much more romantic to add the bubbles. Number 7, pair it with your personality. I heard a great quote this week that said, enthusiastic and optimistic people just seem to have champagne running through their veins. Well, I don't know if I can do it the opposite way and put the champagne into my veins and then become optimistic, but it's worth a try. Number 6, up your cocktail game. Mimosas aren't the only drink that you can make with sparkling wine. There is a myriad of cocktail recipes online. One of the classics is the French 75, which is cognac, sugar cube, lemon juice, topped up with some sparkling wine. It makes a pretty fancy classic. Number 5, and this is the one we are probably most familiar with, special occasions. But it doesn't only have to be on special occasions. But go ahead, weddings, birthdays, graduations, job advancement, go ahead and celebrate. Even if it's just, I did the dishes all by myself tonight. You deserve a bottle of bubbles. You celebrate. Number 4, pairing it with food. The natural acidity and the bubbles and the complex flavors of sparkling wine make it excellent to pair with a variety of different types of food. So go ahead and have it with a meal. It'll be much more enjoyable. Number 3, saber it. This is the first time, believe it or not, that I have ever sabered a bottle of bubbles open, and it was very easy. I was super happy. I was kind of a little afraid to do it, but look how clean it breaks off, and what a fun party trick. You just have to get the bottle ice cold and look for the seam in the bottle, run your knife right along it, and pop. You've got a clean cut, and it's a way fun way to open a bottle of champagne. Number 2, have it with oysters. That's one of the classic pairings. I don't care for oysters, but if you're going to suck down those slippery, salty things, you might as well wash it down with a bottle of bubbles. And the number 1 thing you should be doing with champagne, just drink it, okay? Sparkling wine is wine. It's just wine with bubbles in it. It's delicious. Tonight's Wednesday, and I'm gonna drink some. So this is Jean, your FM wine guide, saying Fleuraison Blanc de Blanc Brut, just drink it.